What's going on? Hope you're doing great. Hope you're having a great day. So we got In Rainbows Disc 2. So In Rainbows is my favorite Radiohead album. So I am excited for this one. I haven't looked too much into the project. I know it's apparently like B-sides or things from the In Rainbow sessions that didn't make it onto the album proper, but they still thought these were good songs. I remember the singer said they thought these were some really, really good songs. I think I did see something on the Wikipedia page noting that it's not like a carbon copy of In Rainbows. It's got a slightly different feel to it. So I'm interested to listen. It's not a whole lot of music. It looks like it's about 27 minutes of music here. So we're just going to give it a spin. We'll get right into it. It looks like there's no lyrics provided on Spotify here. So no lyrics. We're just going to be staring at this here. And yeah, let's just give it a shot. So it looks like we start with MK1, Mark 1. Not sure what that is, but let's just give it a try. Okay, we got some pleasant vocal melodies here. This is short. I wonder if it's going to lead us right into track 2. If it seems like it, I'll just let it play through. Really distant piano in the background too. Oh, hello. Nice groove here.
Get yourself together, let the light pour in. Buy yourself a hot bath, pour yourself a drink. Nothing's gonna happen without warning. Down is letting out.
Pretty cool so far.
What is love but a card?
Okay, nice build up.
Is that you are? Is that you are?
Ooh, I like this transition. Yeah, I mean, there's clearly, obviously it's from the same session here. Just even the way he delivered that line, that kind of belting line earlier, is like something you'd hear off In Rainbows, obviously, and just the guitar playing too. The style of guitar playing is all over the In Rainbows album. But that transition was really cool. I like this lick here, and so we'll keep it going.
Ladies and gentlemen, without a safety net, I should not perform an unaided flip-flop.
Yeah, I like the delivery there.
What if I just slip
Kind of getting dramatic with this. Okay, really dramatic. Very cinematic. Oh. That was cool. Very cool build up. Right back into this sick riff. Alright, I don't really love the vocals here. All right. So that's Down is the New Up. That was a pretty fun song. I really appreciated the structure of it. Like, it's about a 5-minute song there. And we went a couple of different places, and I think each part of the song really complemented and moved well into the next. There was a lot of good movement in it. Like I said, the guitar riff was really, really cool. A lot of great piano work, and a lot of the singing was really fantastic for most of it. Just didn't like that last part of it, but the rest of it was really good. The like that really dramatic cinematic part was awesome too. That was a really sick song. That's like one borderline I could see like making the actual main album, although I do get their point that was pointed out in some of the stuff I read, that like a lot of this stuff they felt like maybe just didn't fit the album. I can see stylistically this is just like right out of the edge where it might not fit the album, but as far as quality, I think it's like not very far off. It's a pretty sick song. So, okay, the next one we got here is Go Slowly, which appears to be the most streamed from this project. So let's see what this is about. Pretty cool intro. Almost sounds like a kalimba or something. I like the texture they're adding in the background too. Nice. wow. Cool. Yeah, this is really nice. Oh yeah, this is a nice fade out too. Okay, yeah, totally. I totally get why that's the most streamed on the album here. It's a really pleasant. It's another one with an interesting composition and kind of structure here. Yeah, I really like whatever that is. I don't know what instrument plays that. Maybe you guys can tell me. It reminds me of like video game music, almost like some Legend of Zelda stuff. And then, like I said, it sounds like a kalimba or something like that, some sort of percussive thing. But yeah, beautiful guitar work in both halves of this song. Then you get this like Pink Floyd-y type guitar. Yeah, that was super duper pleasant. Yeah, totally get why that was the most streamed. Really, really solid listen here. Probably something I'll come back to for sure. Okay, this is a fun little project so far. So we have MK2 here, another super short track. It's another one I'm just going to let play through into Last Flowers here. So let's get it going. I feel like I'm about to be visited by a UFO. Pretty choice there.
Appliances are gone berserk. I cannot keep up, treading on people's toes. Snot nose little punk, and I can face the evening straight.
This is an interesting piano lick. It's like the chord. I think those are chords. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like the chord parts are really pretty. But then like the little do 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 part is kind of creepy. Like there's like a dichotomy to the lick that is really interesting between pretty and weird.
You can offer me escape? Houses move and houses speak. If you take me there, you'll get relief.
Nice transition. Great vocals.
And if I'm gonna talk, I just wanna talk. Please don't interrupt. Just sit back and listen, 'cause I can face the evening straight. You can offer me escape. Houses move and houses speak. If you take me, then you'll get relief.
Really nice vocal lines here for sure. Probably the highlight. Oh, this piano part's pretty nice too, though. Really heavy strumming of the guitar. Wow, yeah, that was super pretty. Yeah, one of the strongest vocal performances on this project so far, and the piano was absolutely brilliant as always. I just love their choices of like melody and the emotions they kind of get out of you with the chords they choose and the little steps down and up they take. The overall composition of it's just really, really well done. Yeah, only thing I would say is I kind of wish it was just like slightly shorter, but other than that, I really don't have any complaints about that track. It was really beautiful, really pretty, really well done on all parts there. So cool song for sure. Again, I understand how it doesn't fit in the track list, the original track list, but it's a well-written song. I'm glad they put it out. So, okay, we got a few more here. We got Up on the Ladder next, so let's take a listen. Okay. I like this riff, it's pretty cool. Definitely feels like we're building.
I'm stuck
Okay, cool. Yeah, nice sensor.
Give me an answer.
Oh, so much like
Give me
popping and distortion going on.
I've been climbing up this ladder. I've been wasting.
Is the song gonna drop, or is this just where it's gonna live? Like, I keep expecting something to happen. I don't know why they're adding in all that popping. That's not my headphones. That's been added into the song. Okay, it's gone. Cool synths again.
To stay.
Okay, that was a pretty cool one too. Really like that kind of like grungy almost sounding guitar that we had persistent throughout all the track. It was just very catchy, had a little bit of an edge to it. We kept that same drum groove going. Like I said, I expected maybe at some point it would drop how they like to do in kind of the first half, second half, then it breaks into like a bigger, larger thing. But with this one, they decided not to. They kind of keep it in the same groove, and really the element that adds something new to the second half, or I guess just the song in general, is those synths that come in. Which I was not expecting. It sounds very unique and not like the rest of this project or the main project itself. So again, I understand why it didn't necessarily make it, because it might be like a little out of place. But I feel like you could sneak this in. But yeah, sonically it's just a little bit different. But it was a pretty cool track. Oh, I had a thought. I know it just left my head. I think this one feels like maybe like, and it's not unfinished because it's finished, mastered, and mixed and put on here, but it feels like maybe there could have been more done to this song. Like this feels like an idea. Like this feels like it could be expanded. You know? Do you agree with that or no? But I guess there's a couple Radiohead songs where I think that, but then they very intentionally keep it just to one idea. Maybe they just don't want everything to have to expand into like a 5.5 minute odyssey. So that might just be a personal bias I have, but I thought maybe they could have split like one more part into there. Either way, that was a pretty cool track. Probably one I would just listen to in the context of the album, not necessarily one I would seek out, but also not one I would skip if it comes on. So we're doing pretty good in this project so far. So we got two more. Let's just move on to bangers plus mash. Okay, getting right to it. this. This gives me like Body Snatchers vibes.
Chief of police, a vice chancellor, Lord and Lady blah blah, the vicar and the judge. Y'all dancing to my little red book because you bit me, bit me. Oh, got the poison, poison, and now one more.
Okay, might have a different second half coming up here. A little bridge section.
If you are on the top, then it is a long drop. The pyramid is power, you're changing body.
This is weird.
If you are on the top, then it is a long drop. If you stare into the dark will stare back into your soul.
Whoa. Oh my god. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, I like this.
I'm taking you down, I'm taking you down, I'm taking you down when I go down. I'm taking you down, I'm taking you down. I'm standing in the hall, I'm kicking up the wall. Yeah, because you bit me, bit me, bit me. The poison, I got the poison, I got the poison now. Yeah, I got the poison.
All right, that was a pretty cool song. It had some flavor to it, some character to it. It had a lot of personality to it. Really high energy. Like I said, it reminded me of Body Snatcher a little bit there, just in the general vibe and energy. Definitely with like the drum grooves as well. Yeah, that one probably is one of the most, like it sounds the most like the main song or the main album. But some really cool ideas there in the second half with that little like thumping. Oh, I'm picking the wrong song here. Like this part's really sick. Yes, right here. Then it just breaks into chaos. So that was definitely one of the cooler songs on this project. I would definitely listen to that just by its own, you know. So yeah, good review for me. That was pretty damn sick. I'm glad again another one I'm glad they put out. So okay, we got the final track here. I accidentally just heard a piece of it, but let's just give it a listen here and close this thing out. really like watery guitar tone. I feel like it's being played under the ocean.
This is just a nightmare. Soon I'm gonna wake up. Someone's gonna bring me round. Running from the bombers.
Okay.
Hiding in the forest.
This is just fine to me so far.
Running through the fields, laying flat on the ground, just like everybody, stepping over heads, running from the underground. This is your warning.
I like this right here.
4 minute warning. I don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna know. I just wanna run and hide. This is just a nightmare. And soon I'm gonna wake up. Someone's gonna bring me round. This is a warning. 4 minute warning.
Okay, so that's 4-minute warning. I think I would put that one firmly in the it was pleasant to listen to one time, but if I'd ever heard it again in my life, I would be okay with it category. It's just fine. It's just not that particularly exciting to me. I could see why for someone else that might hit like crazy, but just for me, just not. Like I said, it's not bad. It's just I don't know, just didn't really do it for me. And that closes out In Rainbow's Disc 2. So this was an interesting project to listen to. And I think it definitely fits kind of like the stereotypical archetype of what you would expect from like a B-sides EP. It's a lot of songs that they don't necessarily perfectly fit the sound of the main disc and Rainbows, and they're definitely not bad. So it's kind of that weird spot where it's like, let's put this music out. Some of these songs deserve to be heard. And that's where it lives. It's as far as things like I would listen to and be excited to listen to just on my own, it would probably be Go Slowly, Bangers plus Mash, and what was it?
And if I'm gonna
Last Flowers. Yeah, it would be those three. Down is the New Up. I'm sorry. Down is the New Up, Go Slowly, Last Flowers, Bangers plus Mash. So 4 tracks of this are like pretty damn good. Obviously 2 of them are not even really like songs. They're like transition interludes. And then 4-minute warning I just didn't really vibe with. And Up on the Ladder is just fine. But it was a fun listen. It was a fun listen. Like I said, I can understand why these didn't make the album, and I'm glad they didn't. The last thing I want is an album to be bloated. So I think they did a great job with the original song selection here. And if some of these songs come up in the playlist, I'll definitely listen to them. I may not seek them out, um, but I think this might be a project I enjoy more. Like if I'm particularly in the mood to listen to this, I'll just throw it on, no pauses, just kind of jam out to it for a while. I think that's probably the best way to enjoy this, even though it wasn't necessarily created as like a cohesive, studio album. I think I would prefer to just kind of listen to it just in a flowing thing because it's a quick listen here. It's like 27 minutes, right? And so obviously it's not going to reach the heights of their studio albums. It's a completely different type of thing here. This is just extras they gave to the fans. So but I'm curious what you guys think about it. How high are you on this project? How often do you listen to it? What are your favorites? What are your least favorites? Is there anything on here you wish were on the main album or anything you would like replace? I'm curious about all that type of stuff, but this was definitely a fun listen. And as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in and coming along for the ride on this one. So let me know what you want to hear next. We pretty much have done everything besides Pablo Honey and the Bends. And then we could do In Rainbows live at the basement. So you guys just let me know. But thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.